Hello, and welcome to another Fallout 76 episode. Today, we're finally going to join the Brotherhood of Steel. We begin our journey here at Camp Venture. It's south of Abby's bunker, and this is where we'll find the most information about the Brotherhood of Steel and their mission in Appalachia. In this first building, the VEST building, we head downstairs to the basement level. In this particular episode, you have to be sure to pick up all notes, all holotapes, and all the entries on all the computers. There's a wealth of information here. And my first time through, I missed quite a few things. The first one is here on the table, and it's the command center password. That will be the next building that we're heading up to. So head on up to these double doors, and there'll be 3 buildings to explore for the most clues to the Brotherhood of Steel. Use the terminal on the left to access the first building, the command center. Be sure to listen to your overseer's log. It will be here in this cache box. This is my second run through, so I could make a smoother video. So be sure to listen to that tape. This note tells us that the headquarters for Fort Defiance is at the Allegheny Asylum Hospital.
Thank you, Captain. It's just us.
Lizzie, what's on your mind?
A Brotherhood of Steel? What's that even mean? The men over here are confused.
We need to do something bold. We can't just stay the U.S. Army. What's going to happen, and this is only a matter of time, is some general or some goddamn politician is going to exit a vault and start ordering us around. And worse, they'll order some grunt to start the whole goddamn cycle again. Another wave of nuclear death, and if that's not enough, they'll do it again. You know they will, Lizzie. It ends with us. We won't let them.
I understand. But a Brotherhood? Knights? Am I supposed to call you, what, Elder?
Words have power, Lizzie. They build identity. They take on a meaning if you keep using them, even if it didn't exist before. It was the knights and the scribes, after the fall of Rome, that protected what was left of Western civilization. So we are the new knights, and our role is similar. But we'll need more than names. We'll need new traditions, our own mythology. Something people can believe in to their core.
Is this necessary?
What else can I do? Declare myself president? Make you a senator? Look around, Lizzie. Something's killing us. More than the rads and the freaks out there. Depression. People who've lost everyone. Every goddamn soul. Wives. Kids. Loved ones. Even the goddamn mailman. We need to replace it with something. Otherwise people's souls will wither. We'll be little more than walking dead men.
I'll do my best to see the orders carried out, sir.
Give it time, Lizzie. People have a hunger to believe in something. Just let them work their way to it.
This room held a level 3 lockpicking skill. Unfortunately, I didn't have a teammate so I could get in there, but I think there was a fat man and a couple of other kind of high-end weapons, so there were no clues and no other tapes in that area whatsoever that I remember. This is the next room, and this one had a lot in it also. It's the barracks.
Appalachia online, Captain.
I know most of you love America. Good old red, white, and blue. But those of us who served at Mariposa know something. America failed. Not because of its citizens, who lived clean lives filled with hardship in a never-ending war. Certainly not because of its fighting men and women. God bless them. No. Its leaders failed us. Senators, generals, presidents, all those bastards. Their failure almost destroyed all mankind. But I look around here, and I see survivors. People too stubborn, people too damn ornery to die. We've fought, and we've endured, and we finally have a small patch of safety. Having a home isn't enough. We need something more. What we need is purpose. We cannot look to the America of old for that purpose. We have to build our own. So tonight, as we break bread together, let us forge together something new, something strong, something we can be proud of, something we can build upon. We'll preserve what's best of what's come before us and use it. And one day, we will reclaim what was lost. Let us forge a brotherhood. A steel. Congratulations, Appalachia. Paladin Taggarty told me of your victory at Huntersville. I know it was costly, but future generations will thank you, as I am thanking you now. It makes me proud, but that's not why I'm calling. One of the Brotherhood's standing orders is being on the lookout for valuable technology. Anything that would help us in our efforts. But as I look in every direction, I see chaos. The lights are out, and men have become little better than barbarians. Civilization. Civilization is something I think of every day. I know Lizzie is probably sick of the word by now. To rebuild that, to reclaim that, our successors are gonna need the secrets of the past. And those secrets are in danger of slipping through our fingers forever. So far, our scribes have been tools to help protect our knights and maintain our bases. That needs to change. Brotherhood is gonna be more than an armed fighting force. We are going to be the guardians of civilization! So we have to grab every schematic, every model, every book, every goddamn note that holds the building blocks of the old world before it is too late. Our scribes will hold on to them, preserve them, perhaps even progress beyond them. And the knights will protect them like a hard shell around a precious seed. One day when the time is right, that seed will grow, and a new civilization will be born. This is why we were born. Don't you see it? Helping your fellow man is a good goal, a soldier's goal. But this, we will be the catalyst that changes the world. I'm sure you have questions. Paladin Taggarty is fully briefed. I have every faith in you, Appalachia. Elder Maxon, out.
And so ends our stay at Camp Venture. Our next destination is Fort Defiance. Upon entering Fort Defiance, on the left is a powered door. Follow the power line up to the 3rd floor and engage the circuit breaker. That will power the door and you will be able to open it. I have already done this mission, so the door will open as soon as I push the power button. That one. There we go. Okay, we're looking for a terminal that's going to tell us what our next step is. But first, you must read this note. As soon as you finish reading the note, the quest Defiance has fallen ends and a new quest begins, Recruitment Blues. Now we have to find a way up to the 3rd floor and bypass the security.
If you're hearing this, stranger, I'm dead. The Brotherhood is dead. But I'm relieved. Relieved there is someone, anyone, alive. I honestly don't care if you're Chinese, American, or whatever. You're a human being. Listen, I don't have much time, but the Scorched are more of a threat than you can ever imagine. You have to find a way past the security I installed. If you're former military, all you need is your government-issued military ID card. If not, find a way. I know, some ghost probably isn't very persuasive, but look past your own skin and consider there's so much at stake. We did. And that's why I'm going out to die. Ad Victorium. Scribe Grant signing out.
Head up these stairs and they will take you up to the 3rd floor. You're looking for another terminal. Here's just a different view of what the stairs looked like. I had a whole lot of mole rats to kill and I cut all that footage out. It took way too long. So up the fallen floor, go through a couple of rooms, and you'll have access to the stairs on my left. So much of this place is the same over and over. You get a little bit turned around. Once you've been here a couple of times, you'll kind of get the layout. Now there was an access door on the first floor. This is the access door on the third floor. Check for more notes, holotapes, clues, and dinner. Okay, let's check out the terminal and see if we can register as a Brotherhood of Steel member. And there's our clue. We must search for clues to bypass the security system. And there it is, this note. Nope, not that note. The next note. Sorry. There's so many damn notes. Definitely this note. At the bottom of the note, it mentions Camp McClintock. So we must head there to become a member of the military. And here we are at Camp McClintock, where we will complete our basic training. I'm not going to show all of it, but it was kind of fun. There's an agility test, a marksmanship test, a patriotism test, and finally the live fire exercise at the end.
Overseer's log. Camp McClintock. Whew. Maybe I'm going crazy. But it was nice to put on the uniform and play pretend with a bunch of robot drill sergeants. I actually think I learned a thing or two about marksmanship. I wonder, now that I'm in the Army, is my official title Overseer Private or Private Overseer? Oh, time to see if I can fool a few automated identification systems.
What do we have here? Well, what do we have here? What in the holy name of... You are out of uniform, cadet. And with no uniform voucher, you will return in Army fatigues and helmet, or you will not return at all! My sensors tell me you're not nearly as dead as I expected. Impressive, Cadet. Or should I say, Private. You are now an official member of the United States Army. Get out there and do us proud, soldier. You are dismissed!
And now we must get our government ID. So we must journey to the state capitol building, to the ever-popular DMV. The first time I went through this, I got kicked from the server and lost all progress and had to do it a full second time. So keep your patience in check. You're now entering the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Please take a number and wait to be served. Patrons are required to take a number and wait for the automated number terminal to call their number before being serviced. Have a nice day.
J47, you are 21 years overdue. Please report to Section C. A2, calling A2. Last call for A2. J47, calling J47. A3, calling A3. J47, you are 21 years overdue. Please report to Section C. A2, calling A2. Last call for A2. J47, calling J47. A3, calling A3.
Patrons are required to take a number and wait for the automated number terminal to call their number before being serviced. Have a nice day.
C39. Calling C39. Please report to Section B, C39. N14. Calling N14. J47. You are urgently needed at Section C, J47. C40. C40. Now, a message from your governor.
Voting is your patriotic duty, Appalachia. This November, you, my friends, get to decide on the future of our way of life. I know many are concerned with automation, and I know firsthand how it has affected our livelihoods in the short term. But automation will lift our factories, our towns, and our very homes into the future. So I urge you to vote yes to the Appalachia Prosperity Act.
N15. Calling N15. Last chance, N15. C41. C41. 41. C41. C. Interrupting for an important warning. Fraud is a serious crime. Make sure all forms are filled out accurately. Remember, only a commie commits fraud. N15. Calling N15. Last chance, N15. C12. C12. Now calling C12. J47. Again, you are urgently needed at Section C. C44. Calling C44. Please report to Section B. C42. Calling C42.
Greetings, C42.
Please report to
DMV
Department C.
AT21C. Form identified.
C42. Last call.
Scanning. Processing.
Warning.
Continued
Office
processing.
hours are ending. Please finish
Proof
business
of
quickly.
Charleston. Residency required. Mail must have a valid U.S. Postal Service postmark. Have a nice day. Greetings, C42. Male identified. Scanning. Scanning.
1203 Grape Street.
Does not match address on DMV AT21C. Mrs. Resident. Acquire DMV AT21C-V. Authorization from Charleston Courthouse. Have a nice day. Please wait for your number to be called. Please take a number and wait to be served. Greetings, C-42. DMV AT-21C-V. Recognized. Processing. Processing. All required paperwork for ID renewal is in order. Error. Department B is for renewals only. Department C is designated for new IDs. Have a nice day.
J47, you are 21 years overdue. Please report to Section C.
Greetings. Department C
A2,
requires
calling
patron to
A2.
re-queue to be
Last
helped.
call
Grab
for
a new number and wait in
A2.
our well-appointed lobby
J47,
until it is called.
calling
Have a nice day.
J47. A3, calling A3.
Department C is currently busy. Mandatory second coffee break in progress. Ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, coffee break terminated. Reinitialize query. DMV AT-21C and associated paperwork identified. A3. Scanning.
J47, you are 21 years overdue.
/1.
Please report to Section C.
Valid birth certificate required.
A2, calling
Consult
A2.
the helpful error
Last
assistance
call
entries
for
on the
A2.
application terminal. Have a nice day.
J47, calling J47. A3, calling A3.
We need to go to the governor's office and get our documents stamped. I didn't realize it, but these two buildings are actually one building and they're connected, so I really didn't have to run back through the bus here and get the stamp and come back in. You can complete it all through the same building. I didn't realize that until I actually got back outside. So let's go find the governor's office and get that stamp.
Greetings. A3. Paperwork identified. Scanning. Scanning. Everything is in order. Proceed to the photography station to receive your government ID card. Have a nice day.
And with the flash of the camera bulb, we are complete. We have military ID added. Finally, it has been a long journey. Now we can return to Fort Defiance and finally log into the computer and become a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. So again, we journey back to Fort Defiance, race across the courtyard, dodging Scorched, avoiding the event line in the sand, which is actually really fun, but there's a lot of Scorched and it's very difficult. So we're trying to avoid this at all costs so we can get in the building and finally get up to the 4th floor. And with that, we are finally a new squire at Fort Defiance and an official member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Now we can finally get through that locked elevator behind us.
Fort Defiance. The more I travel this godforsaken wasteland, the more I realize what truly destroyed West Virginia, and what destroyed any chance the survivors had of actually surviving. Mistrust. All these divergent groups, responders, Brotherhood of Steel, whatever. Separately, they had everything necessary to beat the odds. Brains, brawn, and bravado to spare. And what did they do? Close ranks. Get paranoid. Refuse to work with one another. And it cost them all their lives. People of Vault 76, if you're listening, do not fall into the same trap. You find each other. You work with each other. Only together will you win. This is your overseer, and I'm begging you, please, save our country.
Connection good?
Yeah, I'm reading you.
Excellent. I'm transmitting the program now. We'll send it multiple times. The static is playing hell with data integrity.
3 copies should be enough to deal with any corruption.
Listen, we've racked our brains over here, and we've come across a solution for where you can use this program. Vault Tech University. Can you get there?
VTU? Shit. That's in the heart of responder territory.
That's not important. If the facility is still operational, they have a fully automated research lab. It's perfect.
Do you have any other options?
No, we don't. Keep transmitting any viable DNA sample you get of these scorch beasts. We'll help as long as we can. But if we go dark, that lab can give you the information you need. Our preliminary research, well, it's a possible mass extinction event if the threat isn't contained.
Jesus.
Listen, if we don't talk again, know that our thoughts are with you, Grant.
Thanks. Appalachia out.
And we have a new quest, Belly of the Beast, and the reward for that is quite substantial. Congratulations, we've completed another quest. Recruitment Blues is over, and you end up with a really nice Ultracite laser pistol, which works really good on Scorched. So now we have to find our next step, and that is to find Paladin Taggarty. And at the conclusion of Belly of the Beast, you will enter Taggarty's quarters and get that Ultracite Power Armor. With that, I leave you at the end of this episode, and join us for the next one, which is the quest Belly of the Beast. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you out in the world.